Hello, everyone. In this webinar, I would like to take a look at the integration of DevOps and ITSM. Specifically, we are looking at integrating Puppet with MicroFocus ITSM tool called SMAX. My name is Jan Hejda. I work as DevOps engineer at WM Promos. And in our previous webinar, I showed you how you can easily deploy and configure IIS using Puppet. Today, we are going to achieve the same thing, but the difference is the whole process will be triggered from SMAX. There won't be any manual intervention with Puppet. We are going to start by going step by step through the integration process, and then we are going to trigger the process by ordering IIS deployment on a SMAX service portal. Then we will take a look at the actual deployment, and at the end, we can also take a look at the SMAX request ticket. The whole process starts when an engineer logs in into service portal and requests an IIS server. A request ticket gets created in SMAX. In this case, there won't be any approval for the sake of simplicity of this demo. So the request ticket will immediately trigger a sequence of 4 automated tasks. Each task will carry out a REST API call to Puppet. And each REST API call to Puppet will trigger an action in Puppet. At first, a node group gets created. Then a second task will pin a node to this group, a node that the engineer specified in the service portal request. A third task will add a class that is necessary for deploying IIS to our known group, and it will use configuration information specified again in the service portal request. The last task then will execute an on-demand Puppet run in this node group. By that, Puppet deploys and configures IIS on our Windows server. When this is done, all tasks are marked as completed. The request ticket is moved to a review phase, awaiting a requester either accepting or rejecting the solution. When the requester is happy and accepts the solution, the request ticket is closed. So now I think we can go ahead and log in into the SMAX service portal. In here in Productivity and Collaboration, we have an offering called IIS Demo. And after filling some more information, we can submit this ticket. Target node is a host name of the node where we want IIS to be deployed. And those 4 columns are for configuring IIS. There are some default values, but we can change them to make sure that it will be our own deployment. Custom message is just a text that will be displayed on the simple static website at the end. We can put there our value as well. But before clicking submit, let's go and RDP to this server. I just want to double check that there is no IIS. There isn't, that's great. And also we can go to the Puppet console and check this node in here to make sure that there is no class related to IIS apply. There isn't, and there is no node group in here connected to IIS or to our node. So now we can safely go here and submit the ticket. So request got created, and now if we go to the SMAX backend and to the service request tab, we can see our ticket here. As I said, it is in fulfillment phase because approval was skipped for the sake of simplicity. And that means that the automated tasks are being executed in the background. So if we refresh the Puppet console, we can see our node group. It's created already, and already our node is pinned to this node group. And in the configuration section, we can see that the IIS class is pinned to it, and it is using indeed our custom values. So there's only the fourth task left, and the task is executing a task in Puppet. And it already finished. Running Puppet on demand, and that means that a Puppet is running in the background on the node WinTest01. When it finishes, we'll be able to see a report in here. It will probably take a couple of minutes, so let's pause and come back when it finishes. So Puppet finished its on-demand run on our server. We can see that it took a little bit over 3 minutes. And we can take a look what it actually did on the server. So a bunch of Windows features got installed on our server. And then Puppet configured IIS to contain our application pool using our custom value as a name, then IIS site, and IIS application as well. So if we RDP back to the server, we can see IIS information services. So let's open it. It contains our application pool, our site, and application. And if we browse to it, it contains our custom message. So now we can go back to the SMAX backend. And when we refresh the request ticket, it's currently waiting for acceptance by the requester. So if we do that, and if we accept this request ticket, we can also reject, but we've seen the solution, IIS is there, and it displays the website. There is no point in rejecting, so let's accept it. And now when we refresh this, request ticket is closed. So that was it. That was our integration between Puppet and MicroFocus SMAX. If you have any questions or if you have something to note, don't hesitate to get in touch with us. You can do so on our website or email us, or you can call us. Thank you for watching.